A trans classmate turned playing victim into a weapon, until her new name became old news. The most dangerous person in our school wasn't the dealer or the kid who brought a knife, it was the 5'4" trans girl named Madison. When she walked into senior year, it took everyone a moment to realize this confident girl was the same person we'd known as Michael just 3 months earlier, and our whole school rallied around her transformation with genuine support. We loved seeing her this happy, right up until she discovered that acceptance was the deadliest weapon she'd ever held, and decided to aim it at the most vulnerable kid in our grade. It started small. She'd ask for deadline extensions because she was dealing with a lot and leave class whenever she felt overwhelmed. Then she started skipping gym every day, explaining she didn't feel comfortable changing at school, and the administration immediately excused her from PE requirements. Soon she was taking extra time in the bathroom for safety reasons between every class, arriving later and later, sometimes missing entire first periods. By October, Madison had learned she could push any boundary without consequence. And once she knew no one would challenge her, her behavior toward other students turned cruel. Madison got paired with Kevin for a chemistry lab, and when he suggested she was measuring the solution wrong, she got teary-eyed. "I'm sorry, is there something about me that makes you think I can't do basic measurements?" Her voice shook as she added, "I deal with enough invalidation outside school." Kevin immediately backed off, apologizing profusely. By the end of the week, Madison was having him do her portion of every lab while she sat on her phone, knowing he was too scared to complain. In October, our English teacher, Mrs. Peterson, made the mistake of marking Madison's essay down for being late. Madison went straight to the principal, claiming Mrs. Peterson was targeting her for her identity and creating a pattern of discrimination. She said she was considering formal complaints and mentioned words like hostile environment and legal options. Mrs. Peterson, 2 years from retirement, started just giving Madison A's on everything, and she bragged in the hallway, "I haven't done homework in weeks. What are they gonna do, fail the trans kid?" She'd become drunk with power, realizing she could destroy anyone who crossed her. Madison's power trip reached a new low when she set her sights on Emma, the sweetest kid in our grade who used an AAC device to talk and spent lunch periods researching World War II. They got paired for a history project, and Madison told the teacher that working with Emma was traumatic because Emma's inability to make eye contact made her feel rejected and invalidated as a woman, then presented Emma's 3 weeks of research as her own. Emma frantically tried to sign that it was her work, while Madison stood at the front of class laughing, "This is exactly why she shouldn't be in regular classes." When Emma started sobbing and hitting herself in frustration, Madison turned to the teacher and said, "See, it's unfair that normal students have to deal with this. Watching Madison destroy Emma while stealing her work has done it for me. If the school wouldn't punish Madison for what she did to Emma, then I would. I was going to make her feel exactly what Emma felt, powerless, mocked, and ignored." Madison had legally changed her name over the summer to Michael as part of her fresh start, and she corrected anyone who got it wrong like they'd committed a hate crime. Perfect. The next morning, I walked up to her locker and said, "Hey Michael, can I borrow your chem notes?" Her whole body went rigid before she exploded. "It's Michael," she screamed, slamming her locker so hard people down the hall turned to stare. "You know what that name means to me? This is harassment. This is violence." Tears streamed down her face.